Hello everyone and happy Pi Day. Well, almost. I hope you're all having a fantastic morning so far. It's Miss Kirkham and I will be presenting your assembly today. Today's assembly we will be focusing on Pi Day. What is it and why do we celebrate it? So, to start off, Pi Day was launched in 1988 at the San Francisco Exploratorium, and since then it has been celebrated all over the world each year. Yesterday was the 14th of March. March is the third month. We write this as 14-3, but most other countries write it as 314, which is the first three digits of pi, 3.14. As we were in school yesterday, we have chosen to celebrate today as an academy. So, first question then that you're going to be asking is, well, what is Pi Day? And what makes Pi so special that it gets a day all to itself? We're going to watch a short video now to find out what's the big deal all about Pi.
Try to measure a circle. The diameter and radius are easy. They're just straight lines you can measure with a ruler. But to get the circumference, you'd need measuring tape or a piece of string, unless there was a better way. Now, it's obvious that a circle's circumference would get smaller or larger along with its diameter, but the relationship goes further than that. In fact, the ratio between the two, the circumference divided by the diameter, will always be the same number, no matter how big or small the circle gets. Historians aren't sure when or how this number was first discovered, but it's been known in some form for almost 4,000 years. Estimates of it appear in the works of ancient Greek, Babylonian, Chinese, and Indian mathematicians, and it's even believed to have been used in building the Egyptian pyramids. Mathematicians estimated it by inscribing polygons in circles, and by the year 1400, it had been calculated to as far as 10 decimal places. So when did they finally figure out the exact value instead of just estimating? Actually, never. You see, the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter is what's known as an irrational number, one that can never be expressed as a ratio of two whole numbers. You can come close, but no matter how precise the fraction is, it will always be just a tiny bit off. So to write it out in its decimal form, you'd have an ongoing series of digits starting with 3.14159 and continuing forever. That's why, instead of trying to write out an infinite number of digits every time, we just refer to it using the Greek letter pi. Nowadays, we test the speed of computers by having them calculate pi, and quantum computers have been able to calculate it up to 2 quadrillion digits. People even compete to see how many digits they can memorize, and have set records for remembering over 67,000 of them. But for most scientific uses, you only need the first 40 or so. And what are these scientific uses? Well, just about any calculations involving circles, from the volume of a can of soda to the orbits of satellites. And it's not just circles either. Because it's also useful in studying curves, pi helps us understand periodic or oscillating systems like clocks, electromagnetic waves, and even music. In statistics, pi is used in the equation to calculate the area under a normal distribution curve, which comes in handy for figuring out distributions of standardized test scores, financial models, or margins of error in scientific results. As if that weren't enough, pi is used in particle physics experiments, such as those using the Large Hadron Collider, not only due to its round shape, but more subtly, because of the orbits in which tiny particles move. Scientists have even used pi to prove the elusive notion that light functions as both a particle and an electromagnetic wave, and perhaps most impressively, to calculate the density of our entire universe, which, by the way, still has infinitely less stuff in it than the total number of digits in pi.
So, there you have it. So many ways in which pi is used, not all just in maths. So, here's the part where you come in. Throughout the Academy today, you will be given the chance to participate in a virtual treasure hunt. In each of your lessons there will be a pi symbol displayed with a letter underneath. You will be given a sheet from your form tutor that you can use to keep track of all the letters next to the pi symbol that you see. Once you have found all 5 letters, you can unscramble them to reveal a circle-related word. You will then need to keep the sheet that you have been given by your form tutor and hand it in tomorrow's VMG. The form group that collects the most correct slips will receive a special prize in Friday's VMG. So please do keep a lookout for those symbols and make sure that you are noting down the letters. Also, in the school's canteen today, at lunchtime, we will be serving, you guessed it, pie and also some special pie cupcakes that are available too in celebration. Final thing then for today's assembly is I thought it would be nice for us to have a go at seeing how many digits of pi you can recite. Below is a short video that talks you through how to learn the first 100 digits of pi. Please have a watch and then you can have a look in your form and see who can remember the most.
And now, ASAP Science presents 100 digits of pi. 3.14159, this is pi, followed by 2653589, circumference over diameter 79, then 323, OMG, can't you see? 8462643, and now we're on a spree. 38 and 32, now we're blue, oh who knew? 7,950 and then a 2. 88 and 41, so much fun, now we're on 9716939 and 3751. Halfway done. 158 now, don't be late. 209, where's the wine? 74, it's on the floor. The 94459. 230, we gotta go. 78, we can't wait. 1640628, we're almost near the end. Keep going. 62, we're getting through. Oh, 89, not in time. 862, 804, there's only 8 more. 82, then 58. 42, 11, 7, oh, and 67. We're done. Was that fun? Learn your random digits so that you can write to your friends.
Okay, so there you have a song to memorise the first 100 digits of pi. I'm going to leave the assembly there, but then I'm just going to also put up all the digits of pi that I think you guys might possibly be able to remember. Your form tutor can now close this down and then use it to check which students can remember. See you later, everybody, and have a fantastic rest of the day.